Alright guys, welcome to the first episode of Miscreated here that I'll ever be doing here. I've done some live streams. I'm doing this on like a lower pop. There's like 12 people in the server, so that way there's a little bit of danger. And not just me having free roam on the server. So what I want to show is kind of like one of the best loot runs to do in this game. And so the key thing to that is going to be getting over towards Brightmoor. I'm not 100% sure. I think this is might be the Brightmoor Bridge. So I may have already been on the right side. I don't know. No, I don't think so. I think oh yeah. Okay, so we were right in the right spot. Okay, so luckily I spawned in the right spot here. So we're at Brightmoor. There's the Brightmoor Bridge. That's what I was thinking, but I wasn't sure. Yeah. See, here's the sign. Welcome to Brightmoor. Boom. We got bases all over the place here, but we're going to go and show you the best loot run. Now I always throw away the map because I have the map pretty well memorized, but before that, I threw away the map. I'll put a link in the description to the map I used. You can use it on a second monitor, your phone, laptop, whatever. And use it to navigate. The best way is just, if you don't know where you're at, go to a road, find a street sign. It'll tell you Pinecrest this way, Woodhaven this way, or whatever, you know. And you can kind of orient yourself that way. This base is all up in the way. Wow. What a douchebag. Hate people like that. Looks like it's just set up to base camp this road here. Oh, look at that. So we already found a shotgun. This isn't... Always check these cars on your way up too. Like, I mean, check stuff on your way up. Hit a vehicle and stuff. Hit a couple houses if they're in your route. Now, if you're a newbie player, this probably won't be the best strategy because, or loot route, until you get a little more familiar with the game, because you're gonna have brutes spawn up here. You're gonna have the big spiders. You're gonna have wolves. So you gotta be kind of careful. Kind of know what you're doing a little bit. But it's the best tents to hit. It's that you can do this in a cycle. You can hit the tents. There's a solo tent here we'll hit first, then we'll hit the dual tent, then we'll hit the bridge, and then we'll go up to a dual tent up that they call it the farm or the top tents or whatever. Multiple names for it. Then you can come from the top tents, and you can come back to the solo tent and do it all over again. Just keep hitting these tents. 15 minutes is when the loots respawn, so as long as you're not hitting the tent again before that, the loot should respawn and you should have some loot there. I'm going to try to squeeze, hopefully I can do this run in 30 minutes or under. And I don't run into people that kill me and set me back and make this more of a challenge for me. But if I do run into people, it would be nice to be able to get a couple kills on the run too. But right now I'm pretty vulnerable because I don't have any ammo. I have a shotgun but no ammo. So pretty much dead if I run into somebody. So it's usually never, like, if you're going to play on the high pop servers, never a good idea to run down the road, dead giveaway, run through the trees and bushes. And also this run's harder to do on high pop servers because people build their bases around these tents because they're high loot. A lot of people go there and then they base camp you and kill you. from their bases. So it's another thing to keep in note, to be wary of. So it's really good to kind of check the bases when you're like coming up to these tents. Look in the bases, see if you see anyone trying to snipe out of them. See if you see anybody at the tent. You can use the right trigger to kind of zoom in to get a little better view. You can see the bridge up there we're going to hit next. To the right of that is going to be 2 tents. The military tents. So the whole goal here, there's a couple cars there we're going to hit. Hit the scaffolding and then we'll hit the tent. Then we'll cut right. I'm not going to really worry about the cars on the road there. Just kind of put you in a put you out there. Makes it easier for people to kill you. You don't want to stay on the road very long. So we'll hit these couple of cars. The scaffolding here. The scaffolding you want to be real quick, because people will headshot you real quick off of here. Take a minute to pause or something, to open your inventory, make sure you have your management done in your inventory. I don't see anybody in there, it's kind of dark. Got a military helmet. I don't know what that is. Some bullets for MP5. 10 combat boots. Smoke grenades are really good to always have, so when you get a kill, you can smoke the body and not get headshot. While looting happens to me too often, so I've learned to try to keep smoke grenades on you. Okay, there's also a cave we can hit on this route, which is sometimes has some decent loot. I just don't have a flashlight or anything on me to, and I don't. And there's a bear spawn there, so it's kind of risky, especially if you don't have any weapon. So if the bear comes at you, you'll be dead. These berries are really good, so if you come across these, they're a decent source of food because you can stack a bunch of them and get a whole bunch. Go ahead and eat a few of the berries. I think you can stack them up to 10. There we go. There's more little berry bushes right there. And some more. Okay, I'm gonna come up here towards the cave just so I can kind of show it off. If I hear the bear, I'm gonna be a little cautious because a lot of people I've noticed do not really know about this cave. I think that's it right there, but I'm not 100%. I hear something, but I'm not. Oh, it's a bear. It's a bear. Yep, that's the cave. Bear's always on the outside of it. Okay, so we gotta be careful here. And here's the cave. which I really can't loot it because I don't have a light. I think I threw down my flashlight, so. But I found like in one run into the cave, I found 2 Stenag weapons, 5.56. Some ammo for them. So weapons do spawn in there. You can get some rags and some weapons. So it's not bad little spot to check, because not a lot of people go there. So the road's just right down there. We're just kind of running in the woods now. And of course, some douchebag built a base, a couple bases, right here at these tents. That's what I'm talking about. People are always building their bases right. Look, I mean, there's bases all over these tents. There's a spider down there. It's going to make it a little more complicated to hit this these tents. But I think the spider actually walks all the way out in the field by that base, a little even further than that. So once the spider moves, we should be able to hit these tents pretty quick. Some 9mm rounds. I still haven't found a bag, which sucks. I think the spider might be coming back around this way. Yep. So we got a military jacket now. Here's the spider. See if we can try not to set him off. Her, him, or whatever. It's a survival game, so you gotta be patient. You gotta be careful. Spark plugs aren't gonna do us any good. Crafted 9mm pistol really sucks, but it's better than not having anything. 308 rounds for the sniper, 308. The matter 7.62. Let's just throw that down. Pick that up. We can actually break this into a repair kit and repair that one. And let's go ahead and craft. Since I got a rope, since I found a rope locally, we can craft a little horseshoe backpack. Carry a little more items. Okay, now the whole goal is not to set the spider off. So I'm going to go to the bridge. There's the spider. Let the spider run around again with the bridge. And then we can hit the up tents. And then we can come back to the solo tent so I can kind of show you the whole run. Come on, spider. Ooh, that was close. I think I may have hurt somebody. Somebody might be here. Usually I check the little explorer, but I'm not going to worry about it. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't hear them, but maybe it was a spider I heard. Okay, so we're going to hit the bridge here real quick. Solo tent's right down there. You can see it. Careful running down these scaffolding. You will run off the bridge. This happened to me before. And it is no fun. There's a flare gun, which is... I mean, you can headshot somebody with it. But it's not the... It's not ideal. If you don't have anything, I guess it's better than nothing. There's another spider underneath the bridge. And see, that's what I was talking about, how dangerous of an area this can be. And somehow I think I triggered the spider. Huh. So 22, see, we found the clip for it. Now we have the clip for the 22 pistol, and we've got all them, these mutants down there, man. You know, those little spiders coming up to me. The big spider will spawn like 3 spiders. Found some stinag. Another smoke grenade. Crossbow. Which, is there any bullets for the crossbow? I'll take the crossbow over this shotgun. Yep. Crossbow's not the best weapon, but still headshot kill somebody, so. Alright, so now we're gonna go up to the top tents up here. Now the top tent, you can actually follow the dirt road straight up there, not where it veers right. You want to go veer right. You want to go straight up. You can, but if you follow the dirt road, when it hits the little wood section up here, there's wolves that spawn over there, so it can be quite dangerous. Wolves can kill you quickly, so never underestimate the wolves. So what I like to do, we'll cut up left here. And if you're low on food and drink and stuff, you can go to the red house and maybe grab some stuff. I don't need any. I'm good. Okay, let's tear that into rags. See, you hear the wolves already over there. Them wolves are dangerous. So we try to go around the wolves here. Don't really want to mess with them. There's a squirrel. You cannot kill the squirrels though. Sounds like they're right on me, but I don't think they are. Odd. Very unusual. It just sounded like they were nipping right there at my ankles, and they're not even close to me. So we're coming up to these tents. And there's a mutant right there. To my right somewhere. Sounds like Skinny Pete. There he is. Yep, Skinny Pete. Walking through the fields there. There we go. We got an MP5. So. Gonna change it to single. Auto's not bad if you got a little bit of ammo, but the problem with auto is you'll spray through some bullets quick, really quick. There's another. I didn't want to craft it. I just wanted the 9mm. We'll drop it in a minute. Oh, the wolves are fighting the mutant. That happens sometimes. Grid map. Oh! The wolves came out of nowhere. What? Alright, let's go, let's go. Not in a really good spot, but what can you do? The wolves are, I'm telling you, they're dangerous. They're going to kill me quick if we don't do something about them. Sheesh. They got me down to 55 health already. And I wasn't really down there battling them. And there's more wolves. Holy cow. Alright, let's hit this. And that's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, hit the grid map already. There's in there. Some more smoke grenades. Crafted bow really sucks, but if you don't have anything, it's not bad. I'm gonna hit this house real quick to see if there's any drink. So you can also, I'll show you something, a coin. So you can actually stack this meat here. From the wolves, you can stack it into 5. So you can actually eat the guts too. So we can have some food. Boom. Plenty of food. There we go, there's a smite. You want to keep your drinking stuff up. Survival hunting knife, those are really good to have. Oh yeah, we're just going to drop that. The only reason why I carried the bolts, because I didn't want to leave the bolts with the crossbow to give somebody a weapon that may be following me, hear gunshots, you know, whatever. Or some newbie that comes over there and I was like, ooh, look, a crossbow, and then the headshots me. And I'm the one that provided him with the weapon and ammunition. What is that? What is that? Bandana, huh? Hold on, what do we got? Let's drop. We can make a fanny pack here in a minute, get a little more space going. That's, so I think it's 4 rags to make a rope, and a rope and 1 rag to make a fanny pack or a backpack, so. Alright, and we'll go, I'll make our way to the solo tent. And it kind of it shows you the circle that we're doing here. And you can continuously do this. You can get some decent loot. We got the MP5, which is pretty good. From close to kind of medium range, it's okay at medium. You're not going to beat a assault rifle with the MP5 at medium range. Because what does it do? What's the damage? 49? Be close. Because I think the DD does like 54, and then the mod 16, and the AT-15 they'll do like 56 or 58 or something like that on damage. So generally it takes a couple bullets to kill somebody. Sounds like Skinny Pete. I don't really want to mess with him. But you can use T to melee with your weapon, so you really don't have to carry a melee weapon with you. Unless you're trying to raid bases or something. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut down here. We'll cut over this way towards the solo tent. You can also hit these houses up if you want to. I mean, sometimes it's random, so sometimes you'll find good loot in the houses, but most of the time you're not. You can go there for food and drink and look around and see if you can happen to find some other stuff. There's a 10 round and 10 round. How many bullets we got left? One bullet left there. Man, them wolves, they almost got me there. See someone's base. Oh no. I think that's Brightmoor actually. And so the solo tent's going to be right down there in that little brown patch way down there by the road. You see the bus? That should be where the solo tent's at. Then we can hit the solo tent, and then we can go back to the double tents. And we can go hit the bridge, go hit the tents at the top, and just keep going around and around and around until you get some decent loot. And if you find a sniper and you're looking for a scope for it, the best thing to do is to go hit the trailer parks. For some reason, it seems like in the trailers, the scopes seem to spawn quicker. You can hit the one in the very south part of the map, Rocky Ripple, or you can hit Sign Parks, I think. That's the other one, which would be closer to here. You can go to Brightmoor, go right towards Pinecrest. On this side of the river, though. And even though there's like, how many people in here now? There was 12 when I started, 14 now, and I still haven't even ran into anybody. But that is not saying that you're doing this that you're not going to, because the chances are pretty high. Since a lot of people hit these tents. That must be a pretty new base because it's not even metal plated. It would be actually pretty easy to get into if we wanted to raid it. But it's probably not going to be worth it. I doubt they have nothing in there. Nothing worth anything. Anyways. Okay, now we got to gotta be careful. See how hard it is to see when you first come in here. Pickaxe the best raiding tool. Maybe I make a tutorial on kind of how to raid a base. Some buckshot. Which actually... trade it out. Shotgun. Shotgun's pretty good. Close range. The AT-12 is not a very good shotgun, but it's better than nothing. This 820 tactical here is what it's called. 870 tactical 12 gauge is really good. And never log out somewhere building on the middle of the road, wherever. Make sure you try to log out in a bush. It's the best place to log. Because when you load back in, you always make a weapon switch down, so you'll give your position away. Crap. And we're gonna check the goodies I got. Kind of get in a bush here. Make a fanny pack. See what kind of. This is just one run. Would be starting a second run through. Let's see what we ended up with here. So we've got this military jacket. So we got a military jacket. We've got a military helmet, which adds some protection. We got an MP5 with 19 bullets. Crafted 9mm with 6 bullets left because we had to defend ourselves. Found a 87 tactical 12 gauge with 10 shells. Some AK rounds. 1 bullet for a sniper. 1 AM coin. Some food. We got rags. Got some Stenag. We've got a 22 pistol. 45. So it's not a bad little run. We can hit that again. And so we'll go ahead and make a rope. We're going to make a fanny pack. And then you can replace that when you actually find a good backpack and a good fanny pack in the world. Go to waste. So hopefully you kind of learned the this loot run here. And hopefully that helps you get you some decent loot so you can defend yourself and, you know, maybe go kill some people. So I appreciate everybody that has watched this, and if you have any suggestions, please let me know. Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already.